Okay, so how's everybody doing? This is just a quick update on the two locomotives I'm finishing up presently. The first one, of course, as most of you know, is the MP15 SRY 153. It's pretty much done now, the weathering and painting. This is the chassis part. I put a final wash of oil with mineral spirits over this, raw umber with some burnt umber. See over the pilot there, and then wiped it all away with a solvent soaked rag, or not solvent, just the same thinner I use. I just wipe it all away and polish the model, wipe it all down till there's no more paint on the rag, basically. And I really like the way the long hood and the cab turned out here. Yeah, so that's almost ready to go. Then there's the fuel tank, which worked out pretty good too. Speaking of fuel tanks, this one I really like. This is the one off the CN unit I just want to talk to you about for a minute. The way this one turned out is, I don't know if I could reproduce that. Anyway, they're all different, right? And I did a bit of more work on the side to add a bit of this, like this side. And then adding more details to this tank. The airlines out of brass, knocked off the old ones and drilled out in brass rod for that, and then some more little details in gack, and then a little air pump deal that goes on the end here I'm going to add. Okay, and then here's the main body and the long hood that I'm still tweaking away. The hood there, I'm working on this top part here. I bet this non-dynamic hood section and the sides. I'm going to have this one fairly heavily weathered, so I like the CN units for that reason. And I put another layer of watercolor white on there that I'll reactivate with isopropyl alcohol to create a little bit more oxidization there. And then I just want to talk to you about the chassis and the speaker enclosure application here on this particular chassis. Now this is an older Atlas one. They've changed now. They don't have this sort of TP style 28mm mount. It was a really good idea at the time, twin 28 mils, but it's all open and it's a lot of weight, and I can live without this weight. I've done it before with locomotives. I don't have any problems with them. They don't stall, so the weight's good enough. Now there's enough weight here with the fuel tank plug and the main chassis, and then this end chunk, and then this as well. What I'm going to build here is a long rectangular styrene speaker enclosure, and I'm going to mount 4 sugar cube speakers, so you have to watch out for this finishing build. I'm going to solder 2 of them in parallel, and then those 2 parallel blocks in series, and still maintain 8 ohms, so I can see how that sounds, if I get a fuller sound out of that. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great day.